Empty space is not empty. What we call the vacuum is a vast, restless field of quantum fluctuations. And in the ISF Unified Physics Framework, these fluctuations are real, structured, and ever-present. The tangible matter around you, the mass of every proton in your body, is the observable expression of that vacuum organizing itself into coherent form. For decades, that idea sat mostly in theory. But in 2026, an experiment gave us a direct look at the vacuum in the act of organizing, and the result is remarkable. At Brookhaven's Relativistic Heavy Ion Collider, the STAR experiment collided protons at high energy. They studied the particles that emerged, pairs of lambda and anti-lambda hyperons. These particles carry a property physicists call spin. Spin has a convenient feature. The lambda reveals its own spin direction through the way it decays. It's a self-reporting compass. This relies only on the geometry of the decay itself. So the team measured how the spins of these paired particles lined up, and they found something striking. When the two particles emerged close together, their spins were organized and aligned. The measured strength of that correlation was 18%, plus or minus 4. This was a shared signature of organization. Then came the crucial detail. As the two particles separated in space, that correlation faded, and at wide separation, it vanished entirely. Here is how we read this at the ISF. The vacuum is not a backdrop, it is a coherent medium. Hadrons, protons, and hyperons are what happens when that medium locks into geometrically bound, self-organized structure. The spin correlation the experiment measured is the fingerprint of that coherence, a real signature carried by the organized vacuum, surviving as the matter takes form. And its disappearance with distance is just as meaningful. Coherence is held together by geometry. Where the geometry keeps the structure bound and close, the organization is preserved. Where separation breaks that binding, the coherence dissolves. This is exactly the picture ISF's unified physics has been developing. That confinement, mass, and structure are emergent expressions of a coherent, geometrically organized vacuum. The vacuum remembers, and now we can measure how.